Hello and welcome back to Sanchez TV. I'm Humberto.
And I'm Sammy.
And we got into it. So, well, no, not us. We didn't get into it, but we got all into the video and the topic.
So now you get a part
two.
Sorry, not part 4
And,
of going all in. Where did we leave off?
Well, right now we left off right here, right exactly where we're at. And it's, in the past, we can show you a little example kind of, is Zammy would be one of those, and I would be too, where we wouldn't have a lot of fun. And we would just be like, stuck up and try to be professional and businesslike. And now it's like, no, we get to enjoy life. You go all in, you have fun, and you live it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I wanted to touch back on the relationships and going all in, and dive a little bit deeper into the whole cheating, only because it's something that is very common. And I think it's always been common.
I think it's applauded and it's very,
I think I want to hear it from your side as a man. But I just want to say, disclaimer, I don't think that we have more cheating now because of social media or whatever than we had in the past. I think it's always been a thing. It's just more out there now. It's más descarado.
I wasn't around in the 50s and 60s, so I don't know.
I just think it's more out there. But anyway, from my point of view as a woman, I think that I wouldn't say that it's applauded or it's something that's expected for a woman, but it's definitely something that happens. And, it's always about, he's a piece of shit. Go look for the next one. Where there isn't a lot of time and investment in making your relationship work. When, you have all these friends telling you he doesn't deserve you, blah, 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 blah. And I think it's just important to know, instead of going and looking for the next, how can you go all in on this one and fix it so that you don't have to look for another person or that he doesn't have to look for someone else. But I do want to hear from you what going all in looks like in a relationship and why you think people don't.
Well, right now you threw me off because I was going to talk about something else. But the whole, how she was saying that you cheat and whatnot like that, but it's usually what's missing. And it's the same thing for how we were talking about earlier about diets and all that, but it's always what's missing. If you start craving and you want the Oreos and stuff like that, it's because you're missing, certain vitamins and nutrition, minerals, whatever, from the, your health, for your body to actually feel satisfied. So same thing goes with a relationship. If your woman isn't taking the time to maybe cook for you, maybe, hang out with you, if you like to watch movies, watch TV, if she's not getting ready, if she's just, right now the whole stay at home and work from home, sweatpants and chanclas all day is not going to do it. And then you're going to start looking elsewhere. So if you're looking elsewhere, and also for the women, if you're looking elsewhere because your guy maybe, stopped shaving because he didn't have to go to the office. So now he stopped shaving, doing his hair.
Stops working out.
Stops working out, whatever it is. There's always something that's missing. But it's also part of communicating with each other. Hey, maybe we should have a date night. Hey, we should go out. Hey, we should do this. We should start working out. Whatever it is. Figure out what's missing and together work on taking care of that piece so then your relationship can get back on track and have that going on. But as far as going all in, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing. It's easier to, avoid and get away and throw this one away and grab another one. And then, until she asks for more, then you throw that one away and you get another one. It's easier to run and avoid and to get, just change relationships when you can just stay with one and make that work. It's going to be a cycle of emotions and all kinds of stuff. But going all in, really requires going all in with yourself first and making sure that you're okay and that you, as a person, as a man or as a woman, have your shit together. You feel confident, you feel great, you feel happy. And whatever it is, because we all have traumas, we all have our issues from the past or from the very moment now, but it's also being aware of them, acknowledging them and working on them. and working on them together. Why not communicate and tell her, hey, like, I have this problem, like, let's, help me out. Like, in the past, I've told her, like, sometimes I drink too much, and I'm like, hey, honey, like, can you just, like, not give me that mean look? And, like, can you just come over, give me a kiss, and remind me that, hey, we got something to do tomorrow? That was my way of telling her, like, hey, help me out here. And, yeah, communicate.
Yeah, I think it's very important. I mean, that you communicate, and that sometimes me telling him, like going over and giving him a kiss and being like, hey, remember, we're going to go on a hike tomorrow, is the same thing as me being like, can you stop drinking? Because you went too far and we have a hike tomorrow. It's getting the same message. Like, it's getting the same thing done, right? You want him to stop drinking. It's what you want to get done. But the way that it's delivered, that doesn't work for him. So you're just going to end up causing like this big old argument and stuff because it was delivered a certain way, right? So going all in the relationship also looks that way, where, you know what, I may be pissed and I have to suck it up, go over there, be nice about it, and tell him, hey, honey, please stop drinking. That means going all in. Even though I want to punch him, maybe at the time, it doesn't work at that moment, and it doesn't work, right? But I think another thing too is when you go all in, there's certain levels of, I don't know, like reward, I don't know, success. That's not the word, but certain levels of achievement of different things that you're going to get. For example, when you do a diet for 3-4 weeks, you get like this level of health and you feel great. But when you go all in and you do this for a long time, that level of fitness is going to be up here. The way that you feel, your energy, the way that you love yourself, everything that you're getting is at a way higher level. Same thing happens with a relationship. Like you have you committed, you have you love the person, but you're still looking. And then you have you fully committed no matter what. And this is the kind of love that you experience. And I truly believe that a lot of people don't experience that love because they don't go all in. And it's a way different love that I feel we didn't get to experience that till almost 7 years in.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like so many people quit after 3 or 4 years because things didn't go their way. And I think it's really important, and something that I want you to touch on too is on the encouragement of other men for men to cheat. Mm-hmm. I didn't want that to be left out of the video.
Well, no, like I was saying, the cheating and all that is like sometimes somewhat of applauded, and it's a thing of like, oh yeah, you get your points, your rank as a high-ranking man or whatever it is that is out there.
Sorry, let me bring my eyes back. They rolled a little too
It's
far.
always more of like, you're out with the buddies and stuff, and it's like, if you talk to another girl, or if you get another girl's number, if you dance with another girl, whatever it is, and you're already like in a relationship, it's kind of like, oh damn, he's chingon, he's an alpha male, like like
badass.
I knew it, yeah, and it's kind of like you get idolized, and I think a lot of men get stuck in that part where like, and I'll say I did for a long time when I was younger. I would get idolized in a way for like all the kind of girls and girlfriends and all my amigas that I would have, and then it was just, I would get stuck there, and sometimes like I didn't want to be in relationships, I didn't want to be in situations sometimes, but I was like, well, I'm not gonna let all the guys down, they look up to me, I'm the role model, let me show them how to do this. But yeah, now that I've gotten older, and I mean the last 2-3 years that we've really gone all in with our relationship, and like what I've been able to experience now, I'm like, this is 100 times better than all of the other flings and date nights and whatever I had before. Like it's a beautiful experience, and I think you as a person, whether it's a woman or a man, you should provide yourself the opportunity to be able to experience that.
To experience that kind of love, I don't know, I feel like there's the puppy love, the one that feels so good in your heart and your butterflies and everything just feels amazing. That's the puppy love. That compared to the full-on committed love.
That's like when you buy the new car and it smells like a new car.
Yeah, I feel like it goes, like the puppy love is a 2 compared to the 10. And the puppy love feels amazing. Like it's not fake love. And I want to make that clear. It's not that I think that puppy love is fake love. I just feel like from there, you graduate to the real fucking love, when you put in the work. And I think so many people think that love is the puppy love. And when that dies, they feel like the marriage is dead.
And it's not.
But it's not. Like,
it's long from it.
That's the beginning of that other level that you're gonna hit. And maybe there's more levels. I don't know. We're only at level 2.
We'll let you know when we get there.
But I think it's beautiful. And just like that level, I don't know, maybe that's what people mean by leveling up, but it's in everything that you do. It's in your health. It's in your self-love. It's in your confidence. It's in your relationship. It's in your love with your kids. It's in your relationship with your kids, with your friends, with everybody. And it all starts with going all in with you first. Because when you start gaining trust on yourself and loving yourself first, then everything else can work.
Exactly.
So that's what we wanted you guys to know about going all in.
Love. It's just a thing. Make it work.
Make it work. All right. We went a little bit over on this one, but I think it was worth it.
Peace out.
And we're
Good
out.
night.
See you guys next time. Adios.